You okay?
I literally haven't changed my outfit in like 2 days.
I'm sick of it!
I just can't get it together today. Not okay. All of us have problems.
Hi, welcome into It's Okay, comma. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, it's called It's Okay, comma, hence the name. My name is Amber Hitchcock. I am the solo host of this audio podcast, soon to be visual, very, very soon. Happy Monday. I'm so excited that you're here. And if you are already an avid listener and supporter of the show, thanks for coming again. Y'all, it's so crazy. Everything is so crazy right now. I made this podcast to remind you that it's okay. But like, is it okay? Like, it's not okay right now. Like, no, it's not okay. But also, I mean, it is okay because we're still breathing. We're still here. We've got 2 legs, 2 arms, a head, feet, hands, food in our stomachs, roofs over our heads, clothes on our backs. We are sheltered. If you were unsheltered, I don't think you'd be listening to this podcast. So if you're listening to you're fine. We're fine. Like, it's okay. Everything is okay. It's okay. But also, like, I need you now to remind me it's okay. Because, dude, first of all, I know you've been hearing about the war in Iran. I mean, it's so far removed from us in a sense, because if we weren't, I don't know, on social media, like, would you even really know about it? You probably might not know it. Like, people who don't watch TV and like don't scroll on social media, like, do they know? They may have known by word of mouth, but it's a lot. It's a lot. You've got the war over there. You've got TSA not being funded by Homeland Security. So the airports have been an absolute atrocity. After the government shut down, I traveled 2 weeks after that. I'm very glad that I went ahead and did my travels and visited my nephew, because had I tried to wait until March to go, which was actually something I was considering, waiting until March to go, I would be just absolutely furious, because I did fly into Atlanta to fly back to Nevada, and I've been hearing reports about how the Atlanta airport is absolutely crazy. 3-hour wait times. You need to get to the airport 3 hours early. Whenever I flew into Mississippi, it was like 12 o'clock in the morning. My flight actually was boarding at 11:59 approximately. They were on time. Everything was fine. My wait through the airport was not crazy at all. I don't know if it was because of the time or just how it ended up working out. But yeah, the airport was like super dead. I went through TSA super freaking quickly. Actually, it was very much a breeze. So it's also crazy to like hear about how it is now. I'm sure you have heard that ICE immigration has been designated or has been sent out to help TSA. And I think it's great. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't think it's bad necessarily. I don't travel that much. I probably travel once a year, maybe once every 2 years. So I am largely not affected by this, but I know a lot of people are, and it's gotta be very annoying to have to deal with. But immigration helping TSA, because they're short staffed, people are having to leave their jobs. And I didn't even know TSA was a government position, actually. I thought it was just the airport, but It is. And so to not have the government being funded it's just absolutely crazy. And like I said, it's crazy how they can agree on the payment of such and such things. Like, I'm pretty sure they are paying those government contractors, and they're paying the military industrial complex. Yeah, those suckers are getting paid. But TSA is always last to be thought about. It sucks. It absolutely sucks. And then I saw a report about how the airlines, Delta specifically, but others maybe soon to follow, are not going to be letting the congressmen and women just skate through. I thought that was very surprising because I didn't even know that they didn't have to go through TSA. Like, if you're a congressman or a congresswoman, like, you don't even have to go through TSA, which is very, very crazy. I think that they like go through their own situation because, I mean, God forbid you're a congressman or woman and you're plotting to do nefarious things, which I don't know if those nefarious things happens at airports, meaning like they're trafficking in this or that. They definitely do nefarious things on the homeland, but I'm sure they're traveling like maybe private to do that. I don't know. But to find out that like commercial business first class flights for them through the major airlines, Delta, American, I'm sure they're not flying Spirit, but I mean, if they were, whatever, Frontier, whatever, they don't even have to go through TSA and they don't have to do any of that. So the fact that Delta was like, no, we're treating you guys just like everybody else, no free passes for you, and the other airlines are being pressured to follow suit, I think is a great thing, because once they're actually affected by this stuff, they actually start to make change. They're not affected by any of this crap. Like I said, we'll dive into that another day on how trashy our Congress is in America. But yeah, I'm too exhausted to even think about that. I'm coming off of the weekend, feeling great, feeling very great, actually. I took some time to self-care. That's why, I mean, I kind of took some self-care time last week, meaning like I did absolutely nothing, because my last 2 episodes discussing Hollywood and discussing America, it's tiring. It's tiring. You have a full-time job and you're discussing all this crap. Yeah, it definitely will make your eyes and your ears bleed. So I had to take a little hiatus. So I did not post any episodes Monday or Friday. Were they missed? No, they weren't missed. It's like, if any regular like 3 million subscriber YouTuber is like off the market, off of the internet, off of social media for a week, 2 weeks, people are definitely wondering what's going on. Me, however, wasn't missed at all. But I knew. And look, I had to take a break from all. It's like, it's so much. It's always so much. Our news cycle never stops. Sometimes it seems like it's slow, but at the same time, it's never not slow. There's always something happening. Always. But right now, we are experiencing, because of the war in Iran and the government shutdown, which the gas prices aren't affected by the government shutdown, but it might as well. I'm including it all. It's all the problem. All of it's the problem. Gas prices right now are insane. As you know, if you're an avid listener of the It's Okay podcast, take public transportation. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, I take public transportation. So I don't have to worry about gas prices. But at the same time, to see them rise like they are in real time is so crazy. I'm literally on the bus one day to work. This was like, last week when I didn't release any episodes. Gas was $4.19 on the way to work. On the way home, gas was $4.29. So literally within an hour span, it went up cents. I'm like, I've never seen that before in my life. You know, you'll see it like fluctuate a cent or two over like maybe weeks to a month. Like, it'll stay the same price for like so long, like months. It'll stay the same price. For it to just shoot up like 8, 9, 10 cents within an hour out or 8 hours is like, it's just mind boggling to me. It's crazy. So if you are a gas car user, I want to hear below, how are you managing this? How are you coping with this situation right now? Like, what's really going on? Let it out in the comment section below. I want to know what on earth is happening. This is like, it's crazy. I mean, we're all of us in America, besides the 1%, are pretty much in a financial crisis, living paycheck to paycheck. Raise your hand. I'm raising my hand. Paycheck to paycheck. And it's just, on top of this, you guys are just not making anything better by having the government shut down, by starting wars, by doing all of this crazy crap. It's just it's crazy. And I don't know, the pricings of things, it's all very crazy. It's also all very fake and gay. So it's like, okay, you buy a barrel of gas for the country, or you're buying, barrels of gas for the country. And I guess they're like, before the war, I guess gas barrels were oil barrels were $40 a barrel. Now they're $100+ a barrel. So you're buying barrels for the country so that you can put them in the oil trucks, so that you can fill the gas. I don't even know how all of that crap works. I don't want to even research or look up or even know how any of that crap works at this point in time, because I'm already getting exhausted from thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it and I'm like, I need to get a second job. That's all I'm thinking about as I'm thinking about this. And yes, if, like I said, you were an avid listener, you guys know last year around October through like the end of the year, I was looking for a second job heavily and found no luck. Now, I was being kind of picky with the second job options. I did want a job that I could work from home, do like a second shift situation, maybe like part-time. And it's like, who's hiring remote second shift part-time right now other than scammers, So I just wasn't finding it. I did find one offer, however, but it was such crap work. It was pretty much like, it was remote work from home, and it was like kind of call center based, but they were offering like $15 an hour for what, like 3 to 11. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And then of course I'm trying to do a second job that I would have had to like not work my other job. So it just wasn't going to work out. So now I'm thinking of just getting a weekend job and making extra money that way. I'm also trying to get some income from the podcast. I mean, that's going to be a work in progress. The thought of me thinking I'm going to make money from the podcast, and I've only been doing it for consistently actually a couple of months, but I've had the podcast for 3 years. If you didn't know, now you know. But anyway, we're back on the hunt for a second job and trying to be better financially, as all of us should. So it's just, it's all a lot. But like I said, I'm coming off the weekend. I had a really productive, nice weekend, taking a break from like trying to podcast and like schedule posts and like do all of this stuff. We're gonna nip all of that in the bud Thursday, Friday, and we're gonna enjoy our weekend as we should. But I am gonna braid my hair. I'm actually gonna dye my hair first. So I'm gonna dye my hair, and I'm gonna dye it black, jet black to be specific. I haven't dyed my hair in 3 years. And when I dyed my hair 3 years ago, it was the first time I had ever dyed my hair. And I just wanted jet black. Like, my hair is brown to black coloring anyway. So I was like, let's just go all in jet black. Like, once you go jet black, you're not going back. And I like it. I like my hair jet black. So we're going to dye our hair Friday night. And then I'm going to braid my hair probably like Saturday night. But yeah, I'm just going to do like some box braids and make them short, but like kind of like that Coral Ray style, but like jumbo in a sense. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do my nails, my toes. I'm just going to have a nice old spa weekend at home. Much deserved. Even though I took a episode hiatus last week, but still worked my regular job. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But listen, if you are listening to this podcast and wondering what the heck is going on in the world, in your life, in my life, look, it's okay. It's all going to be okay. We are going to continue to truck on, and hopefully, I don't know, things get better. We have the midterms coming up. Make sure you're registered to vote. I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. We don't even know who we're going to vote for. It's a lot. It's a lot. But when the midterms do come up, I'm not going to be surprised if the Democrats take the House and the Senate. They'll probably take the House. Maybe not the Senate. We'll see. But yeah, get ready for some impeachments. Get ready for some impeachments of Donald Trump. It's likely to happen. It's likely to happen. They always are Congress. Yeah, our Congress, the House Republicans and the House Democrats, the Senate Republicans, the Senate Democrats, they're always fighting each other. They're not fighting for us ever. So they're going to be fighting each other by the end of this year, and we're all going to have a back row, front row, middle seat to this atrocity that we call our country. And then whenever that happens, for 2 years, they're not going to be working on anything that has to deal with what's going on in America. They're only going to be fighting Donald Trump. So I'm just not even prepared for it. I'm like, I need to hurry up and get my life in order before all of that happens, so that I don't even have to be affected by it, because TSA will probably be affected again. 41 days the government has been shut down. Partially. It's partial because everything else is funded except for Homeland Security, TSA. Like, I'm already exhausted, and I've only been recording audio for 17 minutes. Look, I just wanted to jump in on this Monday to kind of give you guys a brief intake, a brief update about last week. If you even noticed that I didn't post anything, this is all why. Because America and our American government is trash, is crazy. It makes my eyes and ears bleed. But nonetheless, it's fine. Look, just be prepared for It's Okay, the podcasts. Episodes coming out. We've got F-Boy Crimes 4. F-Boy Crimes is a series on this podcast, if you aren't aware, where we discuss the crimes of men. And Mean Girls Crimes 3 is up and coming, where we discuss the crimes of women. And yes, it has that, funny comical name. We all know what an F-boy is. And then, we never tie in how an F-boy murders. That's a whole thing. And then we've got the Mean Girls who are mean and murder. It's fitting though, because Mean Girls who murder definitely makes sense. F-boys are just like guys who do you wrong in relationships, but yeah, F-boys, they definitely murder. So that is the take on the names, but we have those coming up here soon. I think I'm going to take a break from discussing politics for a hot sec, because I just can't take it anymore. But it's okay though. Remember, it's totally okay.
All of us have problems.